Hey y'all, I'm making some fish today. I'm gonna sear some halibut in some olive oil, and I'm gonna make a lemon butter sauce to go over it. And I've made some hush puppies to go with it. You can find this recipe on my YouTube channel. It's the best hush puppies you'll ever eat. They've got corn in them and they're so easy. So let's get to cooking. Okay, the first thing I've done is I have put olive oil in my iron skillet. I've got it on a medium high, and I'm just swirling it around in the pan, and I'm gonna get it good and hot, and it should be about there. In the meantime, I have took my fish and I have dried it very good. This is just 2 fillets I bought from Walmart, and I've dried it on both sides. You don't want it to be wet at all. I mean, it's cold, but and you can see it's wet, but I'm talking about water in it and on it. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna place this in the pan, and we're gonna sear them, and then I'll make the lemon butter sauce. And it's so easy, and it's really delicious. So the pan should be hot. Be very careful when you lay it in here, and we're just gonna sear this, no breading. We're gonna sear this in olive oil. And I want just a little brownness on both sides. So we're just gonna let that cook. It'll probably be maybe 3 to 4, maybe even 5 minutes. I'll just have to play with it and see. Now the next thing I'm going to do while the bottoms are searing, I'm just going to put some salt and pepper on both fillets. The next thing I'm going to add is garlic powder. Now you can add whatever you want on yours. I'm just going to add a little garlic powder. And when I flip this, I'll do it on the other side too. Okay, I'm going to get a spatula and I'm going to flip these. And I can see that it's getting just a little brown on the edges. I'm going to flip this over. And you can see how pretty that is. You just want a little brown on both sides. Like I say, it doesn't take long to get fish done. So I'm going to put some garlic powder on there, on this side, and a little salt and pepper. Okay, I took my fish out and I've got it in foil. I'm going to take about, this is probably about 3 tablespoons of butter. I have a little bit of olive oil and fish and some of the good crusty stuff from the fish in here. I'm going to melt this butter. And I'm going to scrape the bottom of the pan while it's melting. And all we're doing is making a lemon butter sauce to go over the fish. You just want to scrape that good stuff off the bottom while the butter's melting. And you want your butter to become a little bit brown, not burnt, but kind of a nutty color. This is so easy, y'all. And I use the real butter, by the way. Sweet Hunter's up at the barn feeding the cows, and I texted him and said food in 5, but he's not here yet. So I'm going to get this a little bit browner, and then I'm going to add my lemon juice. If you have a real lemon, it's best to use that. But I don't, so I'm just using the lemon juice right out of the bottle. Don't burn your butter. Just get it a nutty color brown. So you can see my butter is brown. I'm going to add just about a teaspoon, maybe a tablespoon of lemon juice. And be careful when you put that in, because it is cold getting the hot. And that's it. I'm going to pour it over our fish. Actually, I may put the fish back in this pan until he gets here. Smells good and lemony. It's just a lemon butter sauce. Nothing fancy. Okay, I'm putting my fish back in here. This is not something you have to do if you're going to serve it right away. I have turned my eye off, and I'm just going to cover this in this lemon butter sauce. And my iron skillet will stay hot until he gets here, and then we'll serve it. Looks delicious, I think. Easy meal, easy meal. All we're having is slaw, hush puppies, and seared halibut with a lemon butter sauce. Y'all, this looks so good. It actually is really good. You can use any fish, tilapia, you can use salmon, you can do anything. If you like lemon butter, it's a great thing to fix. Don't this look pretty? I think it does. Sweet Hunter's on his way. I can hear the tractor. So we're gonna have a good little fish meal. Y'all go cook something.